Hello guys, I'm Jugchu. You usually know me for making stop motion, Lego, and Funko Pop videos, but today I thought I'd go ahead and try something new by making a movie review. This will be a review from about the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Alright, so right off the bat, the movie takes place 5 years after the first movie. It's literally shown right in the beginning of the film, it pretty much leads on to say that this movie takes place way after the first one, and it's pretty awesome. So, since it's been 5 years since the first movie, there's been a lot of changes going on. A little bit spoiler alert for the first movie, but all the characters they were under attack by the Lego Duplos, and now they're in a post-apocalyptic universe where everyone's all moody and grumpy and stuff, except for Emmett. Emmett is still lovable, happy, and always saying that everything's awesome, and it's pretty awesome. So, excuse me, I'm also reading this review off a script that I wrote down, so I can try and keep track with everything. But I wanted to address that this movie is actually better than the first one in my opinion. It has I'm sure the first one has a lot to offer and has a lot of good meanings, and this one offers the same thing as that but twice the morals, twice the meanings, and it's pretty amazing. So I want to go ahead and talk about the characters. So the characters, basically, Benny, Unikitty, and Metalbeard and Batman, they're pretty much kind of the background on this one. Most of the film is about Lucy and Emmett. And it talks about how Emmett is basically training with Rex and stuff. They're trying to. So Rex tries to help Emmett go save Lucy, and then Lucy is trying to be the hero of the day this time. And I will say it's actually a bit of an interesting turning point for the film, especially since in the first film it was basically focused towards Emmett, and here it's still focused on Emmett, but it's morely focused on Lucy and a lot of the characters usually seen as background, but they're getting that gives them screen time and stuff. So I also wanted to address that the villains in this movie, they're actually the villains. As you see in the trailer, it's Queen whatever Nanabe, can't really pronounce her name right. But basically, her and Swoon Mayhem were the villains of this film, but they're pretty weak in the start. But later on, the villains get really, really good towards the end. Because there's a part in the film where there's a twist, and that twist is what changes the movie around. It's like, wow, it's really awesome. Plus, I really like the whole aspect of what Emma's character is all these people are all grumpy and stuff because in this post-apocalyptic universe, and basically they think that Emmett should be that way as well because he's always happy, and they think, wow, why are you always happy? But it's just intense to see the way his character progresses throughout the film. He tries to be someone who he's ultimately not, and it's like, wow, it has a really deep meaning. Also, a little bit another small spoiler for the first Lego film is how in the end the movie is pretty much like the boy's imagination, and here it's even more turned with that. Still, it still keeps that part of the film, but it adds something new with the whole sister, with the little boy having a sister in it, and it's amazing how one of the main stories is that you should it's cool to have fun on your own, but you have even more fun when you're working with someone. And I really like that nice little moral of the story. Also wanted to address that this movie kind of reminds me of Toy Story in a bit, because these toys, they come to life and they go on a little adventure throughout the film, and it's like, wow, it's pretty cool. But I also want to address this movie. There's a part where it almost actually made me cry at one point, just because of everything that goes down towards the third act, and it's just, wow, it's amazing. I know usually the first movie's better than the sequel, but here is my opinion. But I feel like the sequel is better than the first movie, just because of that third act. A third act is just what makes the entire film just. It gives it lots of impact. So in a total, I wanted to address that this film is just amazing. I definitely recommend go watch it, especially if you're a Lego fan, you're a fan of the first movie, or you're pretty much a fan of the entire Lego cinematic universe that's happened lately. I will say I actually like this film a lot more than all the other Lego movies as well. It just takes the cake for me this time. And I actually will be definitely looking forward to whatever next movie that Lego makes. Like, if they make a sequel for Lego Batman or even Lego Ninjago, I don't care. I will watch it because these movies, they have really good meanings in it. And I will say, please don't leave spoilers in the comments. If you do, please just put spoilers in space, 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 then spoiler. You know what I mean? Where it says read more. And if not, I'm thinking of making a spoiler talk about the movie. So please stay tuned for that. So in total, I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5 Pikachu's. That's right. That's probably gonna be the rating for this channel. I am gonna stick to making stop motion videos, but if I go to movies again, I'm probably gonna review them on here. Please let me know if you want to see more reviews of me and like me watch movies. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time in my next stop motion video or review. This has been Jugchu. Bye.